Hey everyone, it's me again. I listened to my last video and I sounded really loud in it, so I'm going to try to be a little quieter in this one. Alright, here we go. Lesson 3, evaluating expressions. So our first keyword that we need to know here is, I need you to write this down, evaluate. What evaluate means is we're solving an algebraic expression by replacing our variables with numbers. Awesome. After that, you solve using order of operations. If you remember those two terms, we got variables and order of operations. Our order of operations is PEMDAS. Who can remind me what PEMDAS stands for? P, parentheses, E, exponents, M, multiply and divide, AS, add, subtract. Those are key terms. If you didn't watch my last video, you need to watch that. This is important. PEMDAS is huge. Our variable, I'll rewrite that for us. Variable is a letter representing a number. All right. Write down those key terms. Evaluate solving an algebraic expression by replacing our variables with numbers. We'll see that in a second. Solve using order of operations. PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract, in that order. Super important. Variable, letter representing a number. All right. So we're looking here. I know you might be getting frustrated thinking, why are all these letters in here? But it's going to make more sense right now. Okay, so we have 3n plus 2, and they tell us 4n equals 7. You're like, what does 4n equals 7 mean? But all you really need to know is they're telling us n is 7, n equals 7. So all we have to do here, it's this simple. N equals 7. Oh, I see an n right here. 3n is the same as 3 times n. If n equals 7, I know 3 times n, or 3 times 7. All I did was take this n equals 7 and plugged it in for n, plus 2. All right, we can solve that. Now that's all numbers. We don't have any letters in there. What do we have to do, though? We have to remember our PEMDAS. Parentheses, none of them. Exponents, none of them. Multiply, yeah, we got 3 times 7. That's 21. Plus 2. We have no more division, no more multiplication. Add, equals 23. It's that easy. We just solved it. We substitute n. We plug in 7 instead of n because it told us for n equals 7. Plug that in, get 21 plus 2 after we do our PEMDAS. All right, next one. We got 41 minus 4h for h equals 10. For h equals 10, what does that mean? Well, all that means is that h equals 10. Okay, easy enough. So we got 41 minus, let's plug that in for our h, 4 times 10. Remember, if they're touching, if 4 is touching h, that means times. So I know that meant times over here. So 41 minus 4h became 41 minus 4 times 10 because h equals 10. h equals 10. I just plugged it in. I substituted 10 in for h. All right. Now, do I do 41 minus 4? I know that that's 37. So should I do that? If you said yes, then you're wrong because PEMDAS. Don't forget our PEMDAS. Parentheses, none. Exponents, none. Multiplication, yes, there is. We can't subtract 41 minus 4 because we have to do multiplication first. All right, 4 times 10, you know that. That's 40. So now we got 41 minus 40. There's no multiplication left, no division left, no addition left. Leaves us with subtraction. Finish up this problem. 41 minus 40. Mental math. Leaves us with 1. Easy. Easy lesson today. We got this. We were crushing PEMDAS yesterday. We were crushing expressions the day before that. Okay, last little step here. I'm going to draw a line to show where the difference is because I got kind of sloppy. This one's a little different. Well, I'm going to rewrite this too. It says 2, I should write curly 2s. That'll make it easier to keep. 2z plus, and z right here as well. There we go. Okay. So they told us x equals 2, y equals 3, z equals 10. They told us that. They gave us that right up. And then they gave us this problem. 2z plus xy. And I look at that, I'm like, well, there's too many letters in there. How am I supposed to solve that? Well, look at this. They already told us what they're all equal to. So we have 2 times z. What was z? Let's see. There it is. Z is 10. So we can just plug that right in. 2 times 10 plus, okay, I see x and y are touching, so I know that's going to be multiply, so I'm just going to put that dot in. X. Oh, what is x? Look at it. They gave it to us. X equals 2. What about y? 3. All I did was plug these into their spots. I plugged this in here. I plugged this in here. And I plugged this in here. And it came out just like this. All right, time for our PEMDAS. P, parentheses, there's none. Exponents, there's none. Because remember, our exponents are like the little square root sign. Multiplication, oh, we got multiplication. We'll start from the front. 2 times 10 is 20. Easy math. Plus, we can't do plus 2 because we still have more multiplication. 2 times 3 is 6. Multiplied first. Didn't do my addition yet because m comes first. Multiply comes first. 20 plus 6 equals 26. We just solved that with PEMDAS. Easy money. We got this. All right, last one here. We got 9 plus y divided by x. Well, there's too many letters in here. What are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to find them because they already told them to us. We know that y is equal to 3. So we're going to do 9 plus 3 divided by x is 2. All right, this is where things get confusing. Right now, there is an imaginary parentheses that we have to put in ourselves. Believe it or not. What we have to do is we have to put in a parenthesis right here. Because we are dividing, we can solve for the top and then divide by the bottom. So after you substitute in y, put that parentheses there. We could do it to start too. We could do it just like that if we wanted to. Put that parentheses there. All right, and now we go to our PEMDAS. Parentheses, I just put one in. 9 plus 3, that's 12. Divided by 2. Do we have any exponents? Nope. Do we have any multiplication? Nope. Do we have any division? Yeah, we do. 12 divided by 2. You know that one. 12 divided by 2 is 6. There's nothing left to it. That's all we got. I know this parentheses thing might be confusing to you right here, but you just got to remember, solve for the top, solve for the bottom. Don't get too flustered if that part doesn't make sense to you. That's not a big deal for us today. That's a little challenge problem. I'll put a little asterisk next to it. So if that part confused you with the parentheses there at the end, don't worry about it. All right. That's all there is to it. We just solved some expressions. We just evaluated some expressions by solving the algebraic expression by replacing variables. We replaced those variables. The n, the x, the y, the z. Those were our variables. We replaced them, plugged in our numbers, and we solved some math. We got this. Keep up the good work.